with a slight chance of rain showers, winds out of the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy tonight, chance of thunderstorms, 63. Thunderstorms likely tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 74, overcast. Daytime highs approaching 67. Wednesday, under mainly clear skies, 65 Thursday. Currently, it's 63 degrees.
Country 103.9 WRBI and Dial a Deal. An opportunity to buy, sell, or trade items. Remember, only one phone number, please, and no more than 3 items per call. And we do not permit betting, real estate, firearms, and garage sales. When you hear an item you have interest in, write it down, and you can always go to WRBIRadio.com and click on Dial a Deal.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal.
Dial it up, don't let it wait. Deals so good they can't escape. Pick up the phone, make it great. Dial a deal, dial it now. Big savings will show you how. Dial a deal, make it real. Your best bargains on the wheel. Dial a deal, make it real. Your best bargains on the wheel.
Well, there's a gnat in our studio.
Cool.
Just me, or have they been worse than usual this year?
100% worse than normal.
I'm hoping it doesn't find my coffee and decide to take a bath.
Well,
Sometimes their self-preservation instinct is not what you would think it would be because, you know, they have the brain of, well, a gnat.
yeah. It'll be its last bath if it tries.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. Brent Lee, Annie Nunley at your service and ready for your call in the mailbag today. Free 78 RPM vinyl records and selling a 2011 Chevy Impala for $1,500. Either of those things can be inquired about at 765-647-5034. That's in the 765 area code, 647-5034. But not crazy hot in the WRBI studio this morning, so I don't have that to complain about. Thankfully, the temperatures have evened out a little bit.
For the first time in forever, it feels like.
Yeah, exactly.
For us in this studio. It's been nicer outside.
We've had no air conditioning in the studio for, about 3 months now. So
Been great.
lovely. 812-934-5112 if you want to be with us on Dial a Deal. And don't think that I'm above just smearing our landlord over it, because that could happen.
It's a pretty crappy situation.
As soon as my patients are exhausted completely, so just about 90% of them have been now. But we're ready for your call. Enough about us. Ready for your call. 812-934-5112. Annie's crying about it. She's so...
If you're watching us on video, I'm not actually crying, but my eyes have been watering since Saturday because of allergies, and I just can't make them stop.
Yeah, spent a little bit of time out of doors over the weekend. Had a lovely wedding, an old college friend of yours who you attended in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Stayed the night up there and then went to our favorite Thai restaurant in Carmel, Indiana on Saturday. Sunday, I'm sorry, yeah. The lunch after the wedding, I guess. It was Sunday yesterday.
It was so good.
And speaking of watering, they delivered mine a little hotter than I bargained for. Flop sweat all over my scalp.
It was amazing.
I got out in my head, the top of my head, which is not bald, but, you know, there are patches where there's a little less than you'd like up there. Yeah. And you can really feel this. I mean, it's, just sweat abound.
Your cheeks were sweating. Yeah.
Yeah, the under my eyes, you know, you get the sweat. It was hot, I'll tell you that.
You somehow got one level lower than Thai Spice, and if anybody knows what Thai Spice is, you were suffering.
Well, yeah, it's not meant for white devils like me.
No.
If you didn't grow up on that kind of heat, you're not supposed to be enjoying it. Also in the mailbag today, somebody looking for a 36-inch Blackstone griddle. You can call them if you got a 3-foot Blackstone griddle, 525-6100, 525-6100. And in the mailbag today, a like-new Apple Watch Ultra, GPS or cellular, unlocked for any carrier. Original owner, includes charging cord and extra bands, $500 is the best offer. You can call them in the 513 area code, 310-3282. They're at 513-310-3283. And if you don't find any more utility in your Apple Watch than I find in mine, probably don't get one. Mine is just a timepiece.
Yeah, those ultras are supposed to be really nice, but as I was editing this, I was like, oh, I need to charge my Apple Watch. Have I done it yet? No.
I don't know what mine is. Mine is Series 3, Series 4, something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 6, but
6.
close.
It's just a timepiece. I just have the giant time on it all the time, and that's all I do with it.
Yeah,
I'm told I could do other things with it.
you could.
But
You should.
I don't know how.
It also tells you when you're in a loud environment like you were Saturday night.
Right. Like, no kidding. That's the only other thing it does. Tells me things I already know. Thanks so much, Apple. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. We're hoping to get a call today. They're always slow early in the week.
Yes.
Christy Nome says that ICE is going to be all over the Super Bowl thanks to Bad Bunny. And we've already seen what she's done to a bad dog. I can't imagine what she'll do to a bad bunny.
Oh, no. That's... No.
WRBI, you're on Dial a Deal.
Yes.
Can you please turn down your radio so that it doesn't feedback, and then we'll gladly take your call.
I'll turn it off. Okay, you ready?
Yes, pass. You?
I have 2 Kirby sweepers. They're older style, but they're both work real good. And I have 1 Filter Queen sweeper that works real good. And I'd like to have $50 a piece for them. If you take all 3, I'll sell them for $100.
All right.
And my number is 812-623-3537.
All right. Hopefully you got all of that. 2 Kirby sweepers and a Filter Queen sweeper, $50 a piece, or all 3 for $100. You can call him at 623-3537, 623-3537. We'd love for you to call Dial a Deal, but we'd love even more for when you do that you turn your radio down.
Yep, that was about to get real bad real fast.
Yeah. Luckily, I was quick on the slider there. Also, on Dial a Deal today. Oh, this is interesting. Elon Musk now worth just under $500 billion.
Is that all?
You think with that kind of money, he should be able to buy a book of baby names.
Yeah.
Get some mo better names for
Let
those
alone
kids.
end world hunger. But, whatever.
The last government shutdown lasted 35 days. This one expected to last through at least 35 National Guard deployments.
Ouch.
And the president expected to start firing federal workers permanently today.
Great.
This is great timing for people who want government agencies to be replaced by Spirit Halloweens. Everybody needs their decor now, right?
DC is going to be overrun.
Speaking of spicy, there's been a lot of talk about supply chains in recent years. Now criminals are ditching stores to attack those supply chains directly.
Oh, good.
For example, in Ontario, Canada, there have been 4 tractor trailers stolen in 4 months. These are usually targeting expensive hauls like whiskey or beef. But this latest theft is strange. A truck and tractor stolen about a week ago. I'll tell you what it had in it after I take this well-timed call. WRBI Dial a Deal.
Yes, we're looking for an old 3-wheeler or 4-wheeler, just something that my son can use to pull deer out of the woods. And we also have some of our commercial pressure washing equipment still available, and they can call 812-934-5112. Or, I'm sorry, that's your phone number. My phone number is 812-593-7249.
593-7249. All right, sir, we got you. Good luck. He's looking for an old 3 or 4-wheeler, and he's selling commercial pressure washing equipment, and he's at 593-7249, 593-7249. So a truck and a tractor stolen about a week ago in Ontario, packed with $35,000 worth of salsa.
Well, that's a lot of salsa.
The truck was later abandoned, but the trailer and salsa are still missing. It's unclear what kind of salsa it is, but it must be good. You're going to steal $35,000 worth of it. It's unclear if the thieves got bad intel, if it was a crime of opportunity and they were hoping that it had something more valuable, or if the thieves are just super big into salsa and chips.
Maybe they're preparing for the Super Bowl.
Be a heck of a party. The problem is salsa seems like a difficult product to offload for cash, especially when people are looking for it. Police are asking for the public's help, so if you know anybody who suddenly came into a lot of salsa or is hawking crates of it on social media, contact authorities in Ontario, Canada. Isn't that weird? Weird thing to say, salsa?
I feel like they got the wrong truck and just don't want to admit it.
I mean, it's not your average theft for sure.
Oh.
Someone really dipped out with the goods.
Wow. Then you're kind of gift right there.
They salsily made off with $35,000 worth of dips. The thieves were definitely on a roll, or should I say a taco shell.
Oh.
They really spiced up their criminal resume, though, with that one. I don't know. 812-934-5112. More Dial a Deal is straight ahead.
Feeling cluttered? You might just be sitting on a gold mine. You know that bread machine you used once? Or those 400 baby clothes your kid outgrew in 2018? Somebody wants them. WRBI's Garage Sale Kit will help you move that merch. You get signs, a featured spot on Dial a Deal for 3 days, and the listing on WRBIRadio.com. And it's just $20. Make room, make money, make somebody's day with 103.9 WRBI.
Ever had a problem with your printer or copier and you just can't seem to get the help you need from your provider? Peter Paul Office Equipment is here to help. When you call Peter Paul, you'll get reliable service on Lexmark, HP, and more. They can also keep you supplied with paper, toner, and just about everything your office needs. So call Peter Paul today and make your printing problems a thing of the past. Peter Paul Office Equipment in Batesville. Call 934-3410. 934-3410.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Trombley with Southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. Daytime highs approaching 78 today under overcast skies with a slight chance of rain showers, winds out of the south 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy tonight, chance of thunderstorms 63. Thunderstorms likely tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 74, overcast. Daytime highs approaching 67 Wednesday under mainly clear skies. 65 Thursday. Currently it's 63 degrees.
Today is National Noodle Day, so don't forget to mark your calendars.
My boss always gets mad at me for making extra long noodles.
Like, sir, I don't even want the pasta anymore. I want your noodle.
I'll use this noodle so that you can use my other noodle.
I mean, you stood there like a little wet noodle. I'm a man of many talents. You are a man of very few. Kidding!
Thank you for the entertainment.
Well, it's National Noodle Day today. Man, I love me some noodles.
Yeah.
Turkey and noodles at Thanksgiving. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I was thinking like spaghetti noodles.
Well,
but,
that too.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Any kind of tasty nood.
Uh-huh. My stepdad's grandma makes the best noodles.
The best noodles, everyone knows this, are made by an 80-year-old lady or older who cuts each one individually.
Yeah.
The rest of it, until you get up to about 80, you don't have any capacity to make nudes.
I feel like I knew her before she was 80, though.
And she made good nudes back then?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I'm just saying they're magical.
Meghan Markle made a surprise appearance at Paris Fashion Week. Well, if she really wanted to surprise us, she'd appear at a job.
Right?
Tonight going to be the year's first super moon.
Oh.
In the sky, that is. On the ground, you can see one every time a Walmart shopper bends over to get something off a bottom shelf.
Or when you got to call a plumber.
That's right. That's the other place you can see a super moon, of course.
Sports shorts.
Former New York Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez went to the hospital after getting stabbed, and then he was arrested for his role in the incident. This would be the low point of his life if his bio did not include the phrase New York Jets quarterback.
Sports shorts.
Happened in Indianapolis, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Former Jets quarterback and current Fox analyst Mark Sanchez stabbed during a fight, or as the NFL knows that, the reverse OJ.
Sports shorts.
So, best of luck to Mr. Sanchez. 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal today on National Noodle Day. I think I just had an idea for lunch today.
Yeah?
Get a hold of some noodles. Maybe not as spicy as the ones I had yesterday.
No.
They were lighting me up, but I'm no quitter, you got to admit.
Oh.
I kept plowing through that plate. They were delicious, just a little spicier than my Midwestern palate was ready for.
You ate every bite of them.
That's right.
And enjoyed it for the most part.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, they say it's good for you to eat hot stuff. It purges the system, gets stuff out of you.
You also drank more water than normal. So,
and kudos to the waitress who kept me full of water. I was sucking it down like a racehorse after he just ran the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
812-934-5112 Dial a Deal. Experts say we will look back at September of 2025 as being the peak of social media. AI about to take over social media. They say blurring the lines of reality and computer-made fantasy, so enjoy it while it lasts. WRBI, you're on Dial a Deal.
Yeah, I still got a bunch of free walnuts for the picking. All you have to do is come get them, bring your bucket. I can be reached at 623-4199. If I don't answer, leave me a message.
Can't beat the price. Thank you. Good luck. Free walnuts, 623-4199. 623-4199. Yes, enjoy reality while it lasts.
Social media.
Remember when videos had humans in them? Thanks to AI-generated influencers, you can now follow people who don't exist, living perfect lives that never happened, selling products they'll never use. So if you see a flawless person doing a dance in front of the Eiffel Tower while reviewing a sandwich, just remember,
Social media. And I feel slimed.
This message brought to you by Reality. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me. I think, social has become a little too important.
I've got news for you also. If you are following an influencer, you're already following a life that doesn't exist. That's not their real life.
Right. They're phonies.
Yes.
Even the most real of them have some phony to them.
Yep. They're giving you the highlights.
The internet's favorite food and beverage container right now, do you know? You probably know. You log a lot of time on the TikTok. The Lowe's Mini Bucket.
Oh.
If you haven't seen them, think blue utility bucket with a handle, only smaller. Here's the owner of a place called Root Beer Stand in Dayton, Ohio. They fill the mini bucket with delicious dessert treats.
I've owned this place for 17 years. We are running a September special of our dirt buckets again. They are a twist on the classic dirt pudding that we all grew up with. It comes with Oreos, gummy worms, and a shovel spoon.
Yeah, of course, because we all want to eat more like barn animals. Why not?
They're adorable. It's a bucket the size of like for an American Girl doll. Like that's the scale, kind of.
Because you think I know what that is.
You don't, but a lot of our listeners do.
$1.98 at Lowe's if you can't live without them.
Yeah, they're cute, but I don't understand what you do with it afterwards if you're not a 5-year-old playing with a doll.
Is finding a good partner like finding a lamp? Here's a woman on social media talking about that theory, which originates from British journalist Louise Perry.
Finding a good partner is like finding a good lamp. When you're furnishing your first apartment, you don't really have that many standards for the lamp besides provides light and doesn't cost too much. You'll probably buy the first one you see. Fast forward though, if you spend 10 years curating an aesthetic, building your house, now it really does matter what the lamp looks like. There's a lot more in your life and in your home that can clash with it. You might really have trouble just taking one off the shelf, and that's what it's like to date as you get older. You're trying to find someone more successful than yourself, which just gets harder the higher and higher up you go.
There you go. She makes some sense, I guess.
I guess.
Researchers have shown now that dolphins cooperate with each other to solve problems.
That's so cute.
Like trying to crack our Wi-Fi passwords. That's one thing.
They can have it.
They could get together on, I suppose. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal on a big day in Hoosier history.
We call ourselves Hoosiers.
Back home again.
It was on this date in 1813. I'm sorry, yesterday's date, because we were not on Sunday.
Yes.
1813. William Henry Harrison won a decisive victory at the Battle of the Thames. Shawnee Chief Tecumseh killed in the fighting. There you go. Big day today in Hoosier history, or yesterday in Hoosier history. This is interesting. A substitute teacher in Vermont facing charges of bringing cocaine to school, as one does.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Police Chief William Dodge talking about the charges.
We have cited her for possession of cocaine and reckless endangerment based on the fact that she was under the influence while she was in control of the students in her classroom.
Yeah, so note to all the substitute teachers out there, it's not okay to bring your blow to a day, even though you think you may need it to get through.
Yeah.
It's not all right to bring that with you.
That's good.
Yeah, as long as we're all agreeing on that's high standard. And today, coming up on the Daily Pod in just a couple of minutes, Tom Snape speaking with Sunman Dearborn School Superintendent Dr. Andrew Jackson. That is in just a moment on the Daily Pod on WRBI. Meanwhile, Something special continues on WRBIRadio.com. It is the Fall Break Fun Pass Frenzy. And this has to be in its waning hours. Is this going to conclude shortly?
Yeah.
Okay.
This week. I'm going to let it go through Friday.
Okay. Well, sign up at WRBIRadio.com. You could win Ohio Renaissance Festival passes. That continues 3 more weekends. Kentucky Kingdom also open through October 26th. Holiday World open through November 2nd. And African Safari Wildlife Park through the end of November. You can, in fact, you can express your preference as to what prize you win there, too.
Yep.
WRBIRadio.com. We'd love to hook you up before the summer, well, the fall break, I guess, is over with some of these summer prizes that can be used well into the fall.
Also, it still feels very, 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 very much like summer.
It kind of does, yeah. Weather's been summery, hasn't it?
It's not a normal October feel up in here.
All the leaves have not yet dropped. They're working on it, but they're still up. They haven't had enough rainstorms to knock them out. We might get those tonight.
Yeah.
More on that coming up in the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Paul Trombley, and then it's the Daily Pod.
So until tomorrow, remember, old counterfeiters never die. They just forge ahead.
When you have your garage sale, WRBI wants to know about it, and we'll help get the word out. Drop by our studios during business hours and pick up a garage sale kit for just $20. We'll talk about your sale 3 days.